Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Day Trade with Tony, the small account challenge. I should say the smaller account challenge. I think, as I mentioned yesterday, we're kind of revising the challenge now to 50k in 50 days. So the whole point there is to make 50k's worth of gross profit in 50 days. We started the trade on the 17th of January, and the goal was to grow the small account 5% or better each day, and that target hasn't changed. Yesterday we had a bit of a setback. I say a setback, a huge setback. We were already kind of $49,000 in gross profits up until yesterday, and then we gave almost half of it back. We traded the melee, is probably the only description that will be fitting. That is the current bank volatility on the markets right now, and so we lost. We ended up losing $20,000 of the 49 that we've made. And of course, of all that we've got, we basically we started off with $2,500, but we've got all the fees and charges, commissions, ECN, FINRA, SEC, etc., etc. So the 49,000 in gross profits is way below what it actually is. It's just, it's cost me about $5,000 in fees and charges as well on top of that. So then you take into account that I started with $2,500. So what does that all mean? It means that today we started with just under $25,000 in equity position. So 24,754 and 75 cents. The cents matter. So I'm rounding that up, so it doesn't really matter. It's 25,000. So today's goal was 1,250, 5%, and a far cry from the 10k we did last Friday. But the markets today, there wasn't the same level of volatility there was yesterday. So the opportunities, there's a lot of sideways chop going on. But we got on one of the banks today, pre-market, and we're able to trade. Let's say banks. It's not really a bank; they're more of an investment house. So I was able to trade Charles Schwab. So that was pre-market. Just after 8 a.m., it made a nice move up, and we got it for 2,500 shares. It was the reason we traded Charles Schwab and none of the other ones. There's quite a number of different banks that we could have traded that moved up bigger and better, but Charles Schwab was the only one that gave us leverage. So with my current broker, so I only got leverage with my current broker on Charles Schwab. So what actually happened? Let me talk you through it. So this was Charles Schwab. Just after 8, it had been moving kind of very sideways. If I kind of zoom out a little bit, no volume early. Then after 7 o'clock, the volume started coming in, very sideways, choppy, and then we got this move up, and it kind of broke the pre-market highs. I got in for the break of 57, and 2,500 shares. Was able to ride that up, and as it pulled back, we just got out as it started to break new lows. So we made $1,400 on that. Nice start to the day. It's over the 1250, and you know my motto by now. If you don't know my motto, here it is again: get green, stay green, get to goal, and get out. The goal today was 1250. 1432 is realized. Done, dusted. That's the small account challenge done. So then I switched over to the main account. So that was it. Very quick trade. No messing. No oversized, over leveraged positions like I did yesterday. Just put some more green. Put some more green on the board, I think is the best thing to do. So let's take a look at the where that leaves us in terms of drawdown, in terms of the overall position on the small account. Let's just filter by the small account. We'll be able to see what's going on. So you can see big red day yesterday. So it means we're in a huge drawdown. We've got the 1432 from today. If we look at the actual details of that, it means that we've increased. We were just over $200 for March in terms of gains, but it means that we're averaging just under $1,000 per day. right now. So we need to carry on increasing that. We're just shy of $30,000 in total gains in terms of gross profits. And we're now looking for another 20,000 in effectively 10 days. So is that possible? Yes, it is, and that's what we're striving for. So we're looking for that 50,000 in 50 days. Today was day 40, so we've got effectively 10 more days to go, and 50,000 in 50 days. So that's an average of 2,000 per day, which is more than what we were on. But we were doing well up until yesterday. Yesterday's really hamstrung us. I look at the drawdown. You'll see in terms of win-loss expectation. Look at the drawdown there. It's really hamstrung us, but we've got to come back from that. If I look at where it puts us up until yesterday, yesterday we came back down to 28.50. So that's effectively 2 weeks of trading, not 3 weeks of trading. So if we can get back up to the highs of 40, granted 38 is a realistic expectation, but we're going to strive for the high. So the idea is to recover the drawdown and $750 in interest, to recover the drawdown in the next 10 trading days. So let's see what we can do, shall we? And see what happens. So that's essentially me done for this particular recap. I'll be back at it tomorrow. We'll see if we can make gold tomorrow. Of course, that goal will be increasing day over days, which is why I'm thinking that we should be able to make that average of between now and the end of the challenge, an average of 2K per day. We may or may not do it. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Can we make 2K tomorrow? The goal is effectively going to be $1,300 tomorrow. So come join me an hour before the market opens, and we'll do it all over again. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you soon. Take care.